In 1 mile, prepare to park your car near East Bartlett Dam Road. You will need to walk to your destination from there.
And I have arrived here in Phoenix, I think technically in Cave Creek, Scottsdale, not sure which one to call it. It said Cave Creek, but then past the sign it said something about Scottsdale. Drew a blink right there. But we are pretty far. I've ridden here once, years and years ago, with one of my buddies. Brandon brought me out here. This place doesn't look familiar. Maybe it was in a different spot where we parked. But he brought me out here and we did some single track riding, and this ground is just awesome. I remember the trails, everything was pretty sweet. And if you keep going, you hit the Verde River. And first time being out here, he took me here. It was him and one of his buddies. Well, 2 or 3, I can't remember how many of us were riding. But we went that way, ended up at a river, and then we were just hanging out. Bunch of people at the river. And then Forest Service rolled up on us. And at the time, this was like back in 2010, 2011, 2009. But back then I raced motocross. Stuck to the track, stayed on the track. So the bike was set up for motocross. No spark arrestor, nothing. No plate. And yeah, everybody got a ticket. That's all whoops. Not big, it's not like, cinders. But it goes like way down there. I've only been here once, so I don't remember a lot of it. Again, I'm probably putt around here first, get warmed up. Yeah, but this time I do have a plate and the spark arrestor, so hopefully all goes well. I remember, yeah, we all got ticketed by Forest Service, so it's not like the county was doing something about it. So we couldn't just go to the county and them toss out the ticket. Had to pay the fine. It wasn't the best, and this was years ago, so $200 was pretty expensive. I remember way back there is Fort McDowell area. The casino, past the casino, jump the river and keep going and start going up the windy road before you hit the actually I don't know where exactly it goes, but there's also a riding area back there. I used to go to that. It is so hot. But this is what was needed the last time. Years and years ago. My child days. So long ago. Somebody got a little too happy and carried away with the electrical tape. Right here. A spark arrestor. Hey. There's 2 of them. I got 2 of them. One's for the Honda. This is for the Kawasaki. Right there. Has a screen on there. So I guess it makes sparks. Just dropped off.
I'm in the wash. Just do some good high-speed wash riding, but that single track stuff, I don't know any of it. So coming up over a hill or anything like that, it's pretty intense because they almost all have a turn. And me, I like high speed stuff, and I come around that turn, over the hill and turn, and I overshoot it, land in the bushes. And also, like I said, the dirt is totally different from what I remember. It's so slippery. To be out here somewhere different, not the reds, not the cinders. Next place after this would be the Flagstaff Airport loop, single track. I've been on it a bunch of times, but I haven't been back there forever, so or it's just the wind. So it's another rider. It smells like a two-stroke. That sweet, sweet race gas smell. awesome. Until the river. This should hit the Verde River. Instagram, you can see more things. It's so rough. I call it beyond the edit. I post things like little videos, reels, or not reels, update video stuff. I don't know what it's called. I don't know the lingo, but I put videos on there where I'm going, where I've been, all the little dirt bike adventures, little hikes. There's one not too long ago. I showed a hit of, I think they call it petroglyphs, hieroglyphs. It was on the wall, on a rock, pretty cool. And then every day after work I've been riding the dirt bike out at Tall Mountain. So I've been riding around there, around Navajo Mountain. Yeah. Here comes the UTV. That's what's scary. Is if I'm flying through here and one of those is flying through here the opposite direction, it'd be a bad day for me. But I'm looking for the river.
So took a little break, look at the map, wonder where I am, and the river is not too far from here, so that's good. Getting close. Should be like maybe 3 more turns, 4, maybe 3. There's no camping spots over there. Just looking around. It looks totally different. I don't think this is the right spot. When my buddy Brandon brought me back here, that whole river, nothing of it looks familiar. Storms, washouts may change a little, but doesn't look anything like it used to. Here's a funny story. So, when I was racing single track with Purnell and Northland Motorsports down at San Manuel, Arizona, going down that way, there's a bunch of these. I don't know what these are called, but geez, dude, those things hurt. They're really fine little pricklies, and you touch it and it seems like they just explode. Down there, it was just littered everywhere, almost like this, how you can kind of see it. It was just everywhere, and they were super big. Single track, going through these. You rub up against them. When I was racing, I kind of came up on the uphill, kind of off camber to the left, and it was a drop off. So when I was coming over, a guy hit me, and I ran into one of these, and it hurt so much. It was all over my hands, my legs, my chest. I was like, ah, on my arms. Had to wait for some the track flaggers, the aid guys, the sweepers, to come by and like help me prick all of them out, and it just hurt so much. And after the race, I ended up taking third, which was pretty crazy because I sat there for a long time. And then we were coming back home, and we stopped in Phoenix at a Mexican restaurant, and I was like picking at something. I was like, what the heck is this? Then I pulled it. One of these, literally like that long, was stuck inside of my arm, and only a little tiny piece of it was sticking out. I was like, holy cow, it just came right out. I was like, oh. That's what I think of whenever I think of racing down here in Phoenix, is one of these. I don't know what they're called, but that hurts. But Having pretty fun time out here. It's 4 o'clock down here, so I think I should putt around for a bit and then head back. Pretty far from the truck. Cool cactus. That one too. That one's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys can hear, but I know you guys are not going to be able to see it. Way back there, but he's already in the bushes. There's one right there in this bush. Roadrunner. I'm going to cross the road. My first time hearing what they sound like. I don't know if you guys heard it. Right there. Pretty cool. It's a roadrunner. These things are wicked. There's a canyon right here, it just drops off.
where I started following that guy on the dirt bike. And I'm parked way over there. So I just realized that the battery's dying on the GoPro. So, updates, I'm getting close to my turn, and just a while ago I hit one of these bushes with a bunch of thorns on it. Good thing I have these hand guards, or would have been stuck in here, but it got me in the shoulder pretty good. And yeah, this wash is very fun to ride. It's really rough, but it's really fun. overshot it. It's a good little table. I almost ran into that cactus thing I was talking about. Oh, geez, that gave me the heart pump. Oh dear. And the truck is here in one piece. It's not stripped down, sitting on cinder blocks.
So that was a lot of fun. Haven't been out here in a very hot minute. It was not what I remember. A lot of that. Not what I remembered. I remember it being really, really sticky, tacky, and a lot more single tracky. Like one like a horse trail. That's what I remember it by. This one, totally different. The river, really different. Doesn't look the same. The trails don't look the same. Wash is a wash. But the trails, they don't look the same. I thought it was all single track, and it was slippery. I should have aired down my tires just a little bit more. But I did hit a lot of rocks, so I'm actually weighing about 50-50. It was good, and I wish I would have done it. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was really fun to play a little catch up with those two dirt bikers. They were pretty far ahead of me, and I just thought, let's try and catch them. Caught them. You can smell that two-stroke fuel. That sweet smell of race gas. It was pretty fun. The wash was so rough. It was so like bumpy, choppy. The cinders is not that bad. This was pretty hard. Really just bouncing everywhere. Even if you go slow, it was like having an off-balance tire. That's what it felt like. But it was a lot of fun. Oh yeah, my little update on that jump. So it was like a nice hip jump, kind of looked like this hill right here. And like I was saying about the single tracks and these tracks right here, they just seem to want to turn when you get up on top of that hill. So I was like, I saw it, I could kind of see further away from it, and I was thinking like, maybe I can burr up and hit it pretty good. And I aired it out pretty good. I started from like mid of that hill. It was about like that big, mid about the hill, and I was like in third, and I just burped it nice, and I hit that like whoop. So it was like built in like a lip. So I hit it, and it felt cool to hit something like that. It was, if you were recording it from like the side like this, you would not see me going off the ground as high. Probably like a foot off the ground, because it's a hill. So it like floated over. I could feel like I was in the air. But when I came around on the other side of the hill where I was gonna land, it was all nice and smooth, but it went into a right-hand turn. Overshot it, grabbed a bunch of brake, almost hit one of those cactuses I was talking about. The one that just blows up. Almost hit that, and I was like, oh my god. My heart was racing. I was like, oh, this is pretty bad. It was funny though. I was like laughing. I wasn't shaking. I was just like, my heart was racing pretty good on that one. But it's like so sunny. It's pretty hot. I'm gonna try and find a place to camp, because you can't camp at that place I just went to. So Gonna check out the lake, see what the camping situation is over there, and hopefully more riding to come tomorrow.